Hello everybody and welcome back to today's One Punch Man the Strongest video. Today I'm going over SSR plus Garou, as I will be going and doing 3 guides for this month, or at least for the end of this month, and I hope you guys all will enjoy. And well, before we begin, I would like to mention, join my Discord server if you haven't already, and if you do like the content or just haven't joined or just don't know how to, I do host giveaways. And if you're lucky, you'll get an account review, or you may get like insight, or you'll get an insight to my schedule. So anyway, let's get right into it. Attack skills. Basic attack deals 4 consecutive strikes to a single target, dealing 120% of attack. Ultimate attack attacks a single target with 5 consecutive strikes for 950 or 1200% of attack. When Garou dies, deals critical damage, or without crit with a keepsake, triggers breakthrough, which breakthrough just goes straight through unyielding, or removes it. Removes unyielding and specialized unyielding effect. Trigger once every attack. After triggering breakthrough, recovers HP by 50% of his own max HP. I forgot to turn this one blue, but it's fine. I think it still gets the message through. Passive abilities. After any character's action, remove stun from self, which means he's immune to stun, basically. After any ally moves, launches ultimate follow-up for 50%, 60%, or 70% damage and effective ultimate attack. Kind of like Atomic Samurai Plus's attack. To a random enemy that is in damage ignoration, which is the basically like where you take 1 damage from Garou core, state up to 2 times per round. Awaken passive. Awakening passive is at the start of the match. Garou obtains 2 unyielding and restores 50% of max HP. Once the number of unyielding effect is reduced, Garou obtains specialized guard of 800% of his attack. Similar effect to tenacity, it's stackable with extra HP effects, and accumulated specialized guard will not exceed 15% or 15 times original max HP. Once allies' unyielding or specialized unyielding status has ended, Garou obtains specialized guard of 600% of attack, up to 3 times per battle for the Awakening 2. So it's just this last sentence. Okay, recommended gears. If you have no keepsake, I could see you putting crit on him, but Driver Martial Artist is the set you want. Although I would recommend putting full attack percent on him. Although if you're not pulling his keepsake, then I don't recommend pulling for him at all. With keepsake, drive or martial artist set, attack percent. So generally you just want drive simply because it lowers the damage you take and it's overall the best set in the game. But martial artist, it just increases attack. So that's another positive. Hypothetical lineups. Now it was a little hard to build around this because I don't have a full knowledge of what characters you guys have for global. I'm sorry for not knowing that. But so this is like full whale lineup, like Awakening 2 everybody. This is kind of like the lineup you want. And then this is like if you're a little lower or you don't have King, or this is like if you don't get Koketsu or Carnage Kabuto for some reason, and this is just, I don't know, whatever. This is like you got only characters that you could get from banners and then fucking Sky King. I'm not really the greatest at lineups. I sometimes ask other people to help me with lineups. If not, I'll just shift my own around until it works. But yeah, I mean, this seems like a functional lineup here. I think this is pretty good because these are for PvP, just FYI, or maybe PvE. I don't know. It depends. Perks. Good single target attacker. Ultimate follow-up can be triggered 2 times, which is absolutely insane. That's like 2 whole attacks when Atomic Samurai can only do it once. Remove stun from self and introduce the specialized guard and breakthrough effects. These are huge. Specialized guard is basically extra HP bars, pretty much, but is not affected by HP reduction. And breakthrough is you just go straight through unyielding, which is absolutely insane. However, Koketsu is coming out in the same month, so it's really not all that anymore. Very tanky. He heals himself and gives him a specialized guard effect, which, is insane. The characters that give specialized guard to themselves are wacky. And does not need energy to follow up. So after any ally action, he does follow up for how many times he can, which means he does not need energy, technically, to attack. Now, I don't know if it triggers unyielding, or if his ultimate follow-up triggers unyielding or not, or not unyielding, triggers specialized, no, it's not triggers breakthrough or not, but it should. Alright, very close to characters like Deep Sea King Plus and Drive Knight Core. Now, the issues is Deep Sea King Plus is probably the second best SSR Plus in the game, and Drive Knight, if you're counting cores, then Drive Knight is the second best SSR Plus in the game. Or no, is the best SSR Plus in the game. So, overall, you will want to skip Garou if you cannot get those two characters, at least. Very high investment and needed to make work. So, the thing is that he needs to have, he needs to be able to get people to their lowest HP. Just so that he needs to be able to kill them, basically, in one shot, which is a bit difficult sometimes. Comes alongside with Goketsu, which is a much better grappler for PvP. Not quite for PvB, for bosses and stuff, but overall, Goketsu is generally a better character. He does require his keepsake, as crit is a thing that you can very much avoid with like Bastion or something, and the damage is a lot higher with keepsake anyway. Awaken 2 is also required to get the maximum amount of specialized guard and make him truly, absolutely unkillable. Well, not quite unkillable, but very hard to kill. That is mostly because, well, his Awakening 2 basically makes him gain specialized guard after, I think it's allies go into unyielding state. So, generally, that is very good. Overall, he's a very good DPS for bosses, and can be seen in earlier lineups on the Southeast Asia server. He is good if you cannot pull for Goketsu Plus. Say you need to pull for Flashy Flash, but kind of like, oh yeah, or like if Goketsu's in the wheel or a hero backup stick, Garou is a decent option. He's a high investment, good as a tank and being basically unstunnable. You can put him in the front row, you can put him in the back row. He isn't stunnable, so it doesn't really matter where you put him. You can speed him up, you can keep him slow, do whatever. He's very hard to schedule for with surrounding characters like, say, Goketsu, Flashy Flash Plus, maybe Psychos if you really want him, Deep Sea King, which I believe comes out right after Psychos, then Tank Top Master, and Drive Knight. So generally, you have to try and plan for the future when you're pulling for characters. Should you pull as a free-to-play? I'd say probably not. Now, here, there's a little there's a little kind of question mark here for the free-to-play. I think it's a bad idea, but I don't recommend risking it, as you don't really know what's coming for the future, as they keep doing weird shit. By they, I mean global devs. Low spender, if you want him, you could, but don't. It's not really worth it. Pay-to-win players, if you want to, you could get him. If you're gonna get him, then get his keepsake, and if you're gonna get him, if you're fucking pay-to-win, you might as well get his Awakening too. So, yeah, that's what I think about Goketsu Plus. I hope you guys all remember. I hope you guys all have a great day. And join my Discord server. Check my description for supporting links if you'd like to support me in any way. I do have a Patreon if you'd like to join that, which I haven't mentioned in a while, but probably should at some point. And whenever I have a paid member, they will be at the end of these slides. So, hope you guys all enjoyed. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy. And I'll be out. Bye.